guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. One of the big boys has gotten their EZA, and he is looking pretty nasty. In UI Goku as a main EZA for the 6th anniversary, I feel like has aged well. There's definitely still a lot of situations where you can find yourself using in UI Goku, and I'm kind of thinking the same thing is going to be true for TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, as what I assume is like the EZA like TUR headliner for the 7th anniversary, right? I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be fantastic. Now, going into this, from what I've seen, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's performance is around the level of INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I feel like there's just different situations where each is a little bit better than each other. INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, in my opinion, is one of the most heavily underrated units in the game. It's astonishing how people can call him mid, but suck this guy off. I don't understand, right? Keep in mind that both of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas have access to the 200% leader skill, so of course we're going to be, slurping this Gogeta off on that 200% leader skill here. But I feel like a lot of people have not seen INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the 200% leader skill, and, then they see this guy's performance. Everyone was running him on 200%, and it's like, oh my god, he's way better. But I don't think that's the case. I think this one and the INT one are close. Yeah, again, different situations. I think each will be better. The one thing, though, is I have always been a monster fan of TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and his 70% chance to super attack counter is just god. Like, just an incredible ability. So I feel like with that ability, that is one thing that can definitely push him over INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Who only has a 50% chance to counter, whereas this guy's got 70. He's nasty. Let's go ahead and jump in. We'll look at this Gogeta on several different teams with a bunch of different units. I feel like this guy is going to become a mainstay on a lot of people's teams now. Alright guys, let's see what we're rocking here. TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, putting him next to LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, honestly, this is all you need to see right here. So here's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's link set. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, GT, and Fierce Battle. 5 out of 7 activated, including, GT, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, some of these major mainstays. About 200k defense, so I feel like in this exact same situation, INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta actually does have more defense. But again, he has a less chance to counter super attacks. But one of the big things is TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He gets 25% attack and defense for 5 turns with each super attack performed up to a max of 50. Now, one criticism I have of God Vegeta, right, is that he gets a buff like that when he gets hit, but it's for only 3 turns. See, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta having 5 turns on this buff, it's right here, is very, very important, because that means it's going to be very easy to sort of maintain that buff. So it's like, if you're going into, like, say, the Legendary Vegeta event, without a shadow of a doubt, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be better. Between that buff, as well as the fact that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does have stats wear off, which TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not have any of. So even though he's at 200k right here, he's getting another 25% at least with 1 super attack when he supers from his passive. But then his super attack effect, he also greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So already, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is looking like an incredible unit. We are starting off on the 200% leader skill, by the way. We're on the Fused Fighters category team. That's the first team we're on. Remember that Gotenks is giving 40% support. 5.28. Yeah, again, that's around the attack set that INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta hits, usually. Super effective against all types? Okay. But that's perfect. Again, the comparison is between these two, right? Because they're fulfilling the same slots on all of the same teams. Now, right there, INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would have done significantly more damage than the TEQ version. Because INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he is super effective against all types for, the first 8 turns, guaranteed, and then after that it becomes a 50% chance. TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his is just, again, he just gets the 50% chance, right? So, what that means, let's do this, is that I think INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, for a while, is probably going to be doing more damage, right? Because again, he's always going to be super effective, whereas TEQ Gogeta will have it 50% of the time, right? Which, I mean, that does matter, right? So that's going to allow Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to, you know, over, like, I don't know, like 100 runs or something like that, do more damage, right? Again, a lot of the stats, it's very similar. People can say it's not true, but, like, it is. Like, these units are actually very similar in their performance. I can see myself using both. Like, when it comes to Super I don't know, like, dude, it really could be just a matter of preference, because, like, in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has this powerful active skill, which can completely change the tide of a fight in Super Battle Road. But, I mean, dude, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, with a 70% super attack counter chance, I remember, you know, back in the day when this guy came out, it was shocking when he would get hit with this. Like, I remember being stunned if this guy would get hit by a super attack. And, like, that's a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and fuse just so we could have the two Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas next to each other. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to love this unit. So, he's super attacked once already, right? So, with this second super attack here, we're going to activate the full buff from his passive, giving him 50%. So, he's going to do more damage on this turn. If we get 5 orbs with Whirus, we will be able to get the support type buff for fusion as well. One other effect that Gogeta has, he lowers extreme class enemies' attack and defense by 20%. That's definitely handy in certain situations, but I feel like for the most part, you're probably not fighting too many extreme class enemies compared to super class enemies. But, I mean, to be fair, the most difficult event in the game right now is all extreme class enemies, but they're immune to everything, I believe, is the only thing, right? Okay, so let's see what we are right here. 213k. Again, that's without support right now, so he's looking goddamn good, for sure. I do want to make sure that Whirus gets 5 orbs. That's very important. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So Whirus, Gogeta is going to be at maybe like 245k or something like that, because we're going to get support right here, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see the damage that we're going to get. Hopefully we can see a super attack counter right here, but I guess probably not. 6.37. Dude, if he's super effective against all types right here, please, super effective, do it. Oh my god, he is. Yeah, dude. Because he's attacking Pycon. They're both super class. It wouldn't have been pointed straight up unless he got the super effective against all types to proc. He hit so hard right there. A 6 million attack stat from a TUR super effective against all types. Like, dude, this Gogeta's really strong. He's as far as EZA TURs, I mean, I have to assess a little bit more. I think the TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I'd want to use, like, the TEQ God Goku more and stuff like that. But this Gogeta, I mean, he's got to be top 5 EZA TUR or something, right? Like, he's looking incredibly impressive. He looks good, dude. Alright, now we're over here on the Kamehameha team. Again, I want to get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on a couple of different teams. Again, he's got access to the 200% leader skill. We'll show it a couple of times, but, I mean, you're not only ever going to be running the 200% leader skill. So let's see what he's looking at right here. 144k, I mean, that's down quite a bit. We are going to be linking up rather well with the GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is another great EZA candidate at some point. This guy will massively buff. Basically grade 8 power units, if he gets an EZA. So we have everything activated except for Shocking Speed and Fuse Fighter, so, I mean, this is a good turn for Gogeta. We're getting offensive support, but we're not getting defensive support. That's one of the big things for that Kid Goku, right? If he gets Ki and defense, there we go. This is the game changer for this guy. Oh yeah, by the way, bitch! That fucking kick, dude, is just legendary. He just drop kicks the shit out of anyone who tries to super attack him. So goated, man. I love Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The thing people, I mean, a lot of, I doubt there's a lot of people who are watching me now who are watching me, like, when this guy came out in August of 2017. The Fusion team, for a long time, is, like, almost all I use, right? That's why, like, if you take a look at my most used characters and stuff like that, I think I'm actually going to do this. If you take a look at my most used characters, like, you know, Super Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks are all within, like, the, I don't know, the top 15 like, most used characters, right? Because remember that, like, every Super Saiyan Goku is included in, like, one, like bracket, right? Every Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is involved in one bracket, right? You guys get what I'm saying. But those characters, that Fusion team back in 2017, like, that's all I ran, right? Like, again, one strat for training up characters to save training items back in the day is I would be grinding rank, and I'd bring Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as my lead, and he'd be my friend, and then the rest of the team would be characters that I'm bringing to level up just from beating the event rather than using training items. That's what I was doing in 2017. Doing stuff like that, I was able to quickly build my account up to be what it is now. I think best account in Dokkan. But like those are some of the stuff that I was using to sort of get to this point. All right, so this will be a really good turn. We have a lot of support here, and we have all links activated except for Fuse Fighter. Wow, dude. Okay, so he's up to 214k defense right here. I mean, that shit could be way higher too. Like, imagine if we're under the 200% leader skill, right? Like, it would be even higher. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is looking really nasty. Basically, it's just you're looking at two procs that determine if he's like far and away the best EZA TUR or if he's just like super good. And the first one is he going to be super effective against all types? It's a 50% chance. And then when super attacks are aimed at him, is he going to dodge and counter, which is a 70% chance, right? If you're getting those two procs activated often, this Gogeta is just going to be like completely dominant. Honestly, yeah, 6.65, damn. I'm looking at his defense. He definitely would be good, I think, to go into long events. Again, probably more so than into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because his passive will wear off, and he tapers off a little bit at the end of long events. But TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he'll be able to be consistent the whole way through, right? So, like, you can rock TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in this difficult content, and again, there's going to be a level of consistency that he's going to be able to hit the entire way through the event that the int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta cannot match, so that's good. Alright guys, let's get a couple more turns, and then we'll finish up with another run on a 200% leader skill. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is looking really nasty to me. Again, we're going to be building up, the super attacks from him. It's pretty easy to get the super attacks. You definitely want to go as much additional as you can. My Gogeta has 18 additional. I could potentially give him an even better gold additional. I like giving him the defensive equips, but I mean, I guess I could even give him an additional for tech, right? Because he probably would get a lot more value out of the additional super, because remember, he does get 50% attack and defense from the super attack effect. So we'd be getting a very substantial defensive buff from that, plus the extra attack, if I went for more additional rather than the defensive equips. But, Gogeta is on the Shadow Dragon Saga, so you're able to make good use out of those equips for that Shadow Dragon Saga event, right? The story event for Shadow. Okay, we got the super effective against all types. Then notice how his damage jumped with that second super attack, right? That's that buff of his kicking in. The 25% attack and defense for 5 turns. Getting multiple of those up, and his damage just jumps way up, right? He looks good. I don't know. I don't think I would argue this guy is like best EZA TUR. Like, who is better? It's just he's so powerful offensively and defensively, right? I mean, a lot of his stuff is very free and easy, right? His link set's gonna work well with a lot of characters. I mean, he doesn't have prepare for, like, shocking speed instead of prepare for battle is definitely an L. It's the same thing you could say about the LR Super Saiyan 4s, but a lot of these major characters you potentially want to run them with, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, right? Don't forget that fusion, like, Vegito Blue is, like, not as strong right now in Dokkan, and honestly, Gogeta Blue. Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue are both not as strong in Dokkan as they really should be, right? So it's like, when those characters get massively powerful characters, which they will, that's going to look a lot better for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta also. So, alright, let's go ahead and see what we get on this turn right here. So up to 239k. We're on the time limit team. Double 170% buff. I mean, that's good though, right? Because, like, he gets 50% defense from his super attack effect right here. So, like, he's, like, way over 300k, right? And he's got the 70% chance to counter supers. If you're running him in Super Battle Road against extreme class enemies, he'll be able to debuff them as well. He's looking good. He's looking good. I am not upset in any way how they built this guy. I think the fact that in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta loses his passive after a number of turns, but then this TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just going to be looking good the whole way through. I think that's really good, right? If you're going into long events, no doubt about it, you're bringing this guy, right? Short events, you know, there's a number of factors you could determine which one you want to use, but I think that's good, right? Because when they're going to give us, like, so many different versions of a character, like, you know, Super Saiyan Goku or something like that, it's important, even though with the same name up there, we could rock multiple per team, it's still very important, I think, to make these units be good in different ways in different events. So that way, then we're actually using them, you know, like, we're using each of them. Rather than, like, all right, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta got his EZA, and now INT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is dead. I'm glad that that's not what happened, but they're both very viable in their own ways in certain events. That's pretty good. So, all right, let's finish up. We'll go to another 200% team, either beyond Super Saiyan, or maybe we'll head over to GT Heroes or something like that. I think we'll probably do GT Heroes slash Fuse Fighters, and sort of see what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta looks like again on a 200% leader skill. Alright, here we are on a 200% leader skill. Linked up with our boy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or excuse me, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We're going to have a lot of links activated. We're going to have everything except for what? Fuse Fighter and Over in a Flash will be the only two that we won't have activated. This is going to be a powerful rotation on GT Hero. I mean, the GT Hero team is just very, very strong. Alright, so let's build up Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as we're sort of going through here. You know, we'll see him build up those stats. 4 point was at 5-5. That's turn 1 with no support, just linked up with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He didn't get the super effective against all types, so that's the only thing, right? But he does do this. My boy does not miss with this. Goku, by the way, bitch! Back up. Oh my god, that damage. 1.5. Yeah, keep in mind that when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, if he is going to counter after super attacking and he gets that super attack effect up, that is going to massively increase his damage, that greatly raised attack for 1 turn. So that's going to allow him to, again, get up to a much higher level. Okay, we're going to be able to get a really nasty attack stat next turn when we have the AGL Gotenks, because then we'll have every link active on Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and that Gotenks will have everything activated except for Over in a Flash, right? You know, so of course all these major powerful links are going to be activated, and his damage is just going to be crazy. Again, I like this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta quite a bit. He looks like he's going to be just a real problem in a lot of events. I think today, we'll upload this showcase, and I think I'll probably do one more video for today. We'll take Gogeta into one of the new stages of the Ultimate Red Zone. We'll see how he handles himself in one of these, like, super difficult stages, right? I think Gogeta should fare fairly well, right? Outside of the one stage against Android 13, well, actually, Gogeta would still be good in there because the last 2 phase, Android 13 is AGL in both phase, and Gogeta's TEQ. So even though Gogeta will not be able to do his super attack counter, since 13 disables dodge, that wouldn't stop Gogeta from still being very powerful, very defensive, because he's got type advantage, right? Alright, so we wouldn't get Over in a Flash or Fuse Fighter from the LR Super Saiyan 4, so we could put Gogeta right there. He's up to 200, like that, dude, this is without support. 213k without support. He's looking good. Again, these 200% leader skill units are just, like, always looking very dominant. Because the thing about Gogeta, right, is, yeah, dude, this, again, the 70% chance is way different from 50%. Bitch! Hold that, Goku. So it's like, that's just going to feel incredibly consistent. To me, it always has. This guy has, I feel like he's never let me down. Like, oh god. Alright. 7.28 without support. Okay. Now, at that point, that's where Int Gogeta doesn't get to that level unless he has, like, his active skill up. That was crazy. Holy hell. Additionals cause this Gogeta to hit very, very, very hard. My God. That was, again, that was pretty impressive right there. 7 mil he did? Oh my God. That's where it's like, all right, now we start talking about best EZA TUR. Holy shit. This man Gogeta. Again, that was crazy. I'm pretty impressed with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right there, man. That's a lot. Was he super effective against all types? I didn't notice. I think it was. I think the arrow was pointed up. Because remember, Goku's super class, Gogeta's super class, so it wouldn't be pointed up unless the super effective against all types hit. It's like, if he's double supering, right, like a 6 million attack stat, or no, it was a 5 million leading into a 7 million, and then he's super effective against all types, and he had the super attack counter, it's like, holy Christ, how much more can he do? Right? Like, you know, these bosses where they're doing all their damage is the super attack, Gogeta just says, no. No, you're not doing that. And then he just drops a bajillion zillion damage, too. He's looking powerful. That was good. That was a turn that that's, again, better than Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't get that high without support or his active skill or something like that. Because remember, that turn we just saw from TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that was no support right there. That was just raw, dude. Like, that was, that shit was impressive. Okay. So we're gonna do... It's up to 300k? Okay, again, how exactly does that passive of his work? The super attack effect. Okay. I mean, we've got the full buff up. He's at 300k defense? That's crazy, because, again, he's getting 50% from his super attack effect right here. We have his full passive built up, right? Both of those are activated. Gogeta's looking... he's looking like he's going to be putting these enemies in hell, dude. He's going to be putting these dudes in hell is what he's going to do. Yeah, once you start getting a little bit deeper into these events, God, does he start getting nasty. Once that full buff from his pass was built up, holy shit. Gotenks, calm down. Let's relax. This is not about you, dude. I put Gogeta in the middle because I wanted to activate Fuse Fighter as well. All right, what does he get right here? 8.1. Yeah, okay. So, again, at this point, in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is not doing this. No. No, he is not. That is strong as hell. Okay. All right, I'm pretty satisfied. I kind of want to get one more time. I just want to see what happens when we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then B-Pan. I feel like it would be more important I don't. I guess we could do this next. Maybe we could just do this next turn, and then we could finish up, actually. I'm just going to use a King Yama right here, just to make sure that this Great Ape Goku does not finish us off. I'm also not really going to do damage. I'm just going to get, like, one orb for each character right here. Yeah, I think we'll just do this next turn, and then we'll finish up, but... Yeah, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's looking really nasty. When he has time to build up that passive of his, which is, I mean, it's not hard, but, like, once that is fully up, yeah, he's definitely above in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because it's like, defensively, I feel like a lot of the times, well, they're similar, but, I mean, Int Gogeta's only at 50%. TEQ Gogeta, 70%, boy, that's 70%. Woo! My God. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta hasn't missed once. Every single super attack in this video that's gone at him, he said, bitch, no. No. No, no, no. So I'm loving this. Yep. Return of the King. He's looking pretty good. And I think he's going to perform very well in the Ultimate Red Zone as well. Because it's like, the 7-year anniversary LRs, of course, are really crazy in there. Like, we could just so easily run Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and this LR together, and, dude, we're good. Good to go. Very, 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 very impressive. Oh my God. Okay, can you relax, you guys? We just want to get one more turn for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then we're done here. Ay, these, these two. They just never stop supering. All day long, these bastards are supering. All right. Again, we'll probably make this the last turn. We got a bunch of links activated right here. We can go ahead. Wow, he's up to 250k defense. Okay, I mean, that's because it's like, we don't have, what, GT up. GT would give him defense. We don't have Shocking Speed up. Shocking Speed is also going to give him defense, right? Okay, all right. That last turn was still the craziest, though. That was, yeah, he starting out over 300k was pretty nasty. All right, so let's see what Gogeta does right here with B-Pan's active skill. I'm just curious, right? Again, he is getting 150% at the start of turn, so Gogeta is going to get a nice little boost from our girl B-Pan. So let's see what he does right here. So let me know what you guys think of TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If you're doing a long event, there's no discussion. You're running TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta over Int. Absolutely. This guy is... he's not probably going to get you killed. Let's put it like that, right? I don't think this guy's going to get you killed. When he's dropping 9 million attack stats. And then when it is super effective against all types, holy hell, this guy. God damn. Yeah, I guess, again, the one thing is, when we're in short events, like, you know, Gogeta can put up these big attack stats, but maybe it's not super effective against all types. And then at that point, in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, with his guaranteed super effective against all types, he'd be able to close the gap a bit. So, it's like, I'm definitely, after doing this video, leaning towards saying TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is better. But, again, there are some pros and cons, right? It's very easy to just say, oh, TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is way better. But I do think their performance is close enough that it's not really the biggest deal ever. And here's the thing. Honestly, like, you go into the Ultimate Red Zone, I'm gonna be running both, probably. I think, you know, like, LR Super Saiyan 4, toss on one of the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, and you just let both of them cook. Right? Like, that's a good way to go about it, for sure. Alright, this is Peerless Gleam, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. His leader skill is the Fusion category, Key 3, and 170% of stats. That's very good. The Fusion team is now looking pretty good with some of these major additions they got during the 7th anniversary. And keep in mind, unlike poor UI Goku and Tech Hit, who went from 150 to 160, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega, they jumped straight to 170% across the board, which is very nice. So now we're just starting to get all leaders are just like 170 and shit, is very helpful. So Gogeta's Fusion category, Key 3, 170% of stats, or Tech Key 3 and 100% of stats. His super attack is the 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, which greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, does immense damage, and greatly lowers enemy defense. His passive skill plus Energy of Justice gives him 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he lowers extreme class enemies' attack and defense by 20%. Again, definitely can be handy for Super Battle Road if you choose to go him over Int Gogeta for Super Battle Road. But it just depends upon the stage, right? I suppose if you're going to be fighting all superclass enemies, you could definitely go in Gogeta and aim for getting his active skill up, which completely will win you a fight in Super Battle Road, right? That's one thing, right? Gogeta has the active skill. This one does not. So he lowers extreme class enemies' attack and defense by 20%. He has a high chance, a 50% chance of his attacks being super effective against all types. He gets another 25% attack and defense for 5 turns with each super attack performed. That stops at 50%. So after 2 super attacks, he's going to get his max buff for that. Again, the number there is 5 turns, which means it's going to be very easy and consistent to always keep that up, right? Poor God Vegeta only got 3 turns for his buff, which makes it very finicky. But Gogeta with 5 turns, you're going to see that up basically all the time, right? And then finally, this is Return of the King right here. Great chance, 70% chance to dodge and counter enemy super attacks. Too good. Too good. Too good. His links are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, GT, and Fierce Battle. 12 key multiplier, 150%. In terms of EZAs, I mean, you know, you could use him in his own EZA, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Omega Shenron one. I guess there's the Great Ape Kid Goku, Great Ape Vegeta, and Great Ape Ratatouille. That's still not on JP, by the way. That one, I suppose, Gogeta would be good in, but pretty much just that one, because he's just like a bunch of the Genem and stuff like that. None of them are EGL. And then finally, our boy Gogeta's on a lot of category teams, right? He, of course, is here on the Fusion team, which is now way better after the anniversary units, all the EZAs they recently got, stuff like that. He's also over here on Shadow Dragon Saga. Likewise, now a lot better with some of the EZAs and new characters that have come out. He's also over here on the Kamehameha team. Again, one of the best teams in the game as well. Then he's over here on Final Trump Card, which is definitely going to be looking really good. I mean, you got the 7th Anniversary LRs. Some of these teams just need new leaders now, and they're ready to go. Then, of course, he's on Great Ape Power. Nice. You know, any boss to this team will definitely be, you know, very good. GT Hero, a team that, despite being as small as it is, feels like one of the best teams in the game as well. Then this is what, Time Limit right here? Yeah, this is the Time Limit category team. I actually am a fan of the Time Limit team, because I think LR TEQ Gogeta is a pretty good leader, right? Then, of course, this one right here, this is Accelerated Battle. This is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku or LR God Goku and Hit, sort of like leader skill team, pretty good. Then we have, that was Accelerated Battle right there. And then this one right here, this is Battle of Fate. This is the Physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku's category team. This team is very, very good. This team is going to remain very good, like always, right? Because any climaxes of any of the arcs, all those characters are in there. So this team is like always going to be looking pretty good. Then, of course, he's on the new Fuse Fighter category, which includes all Fusion characters, Piccolos, Pitaras, Fusion Dance, all of it. So it's a really nice category right here. And then finally, he is on the Beyond Super Saiyan category, the LR Gods category team. So let me know what you guys think about TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, yeah, dude, he's looking like he could definitely be the best EZA TUR. He looks nasty as hell. He's going to be putting up a lot of damage, but his defense, it's going to be tough to hurt this guy, man. Like, you know, in the final phase, like Legendary Vegeta event, Legendary Goku event, where they cancel dodging, sure, right? The Android 13 stage Ultimate Red Zone who cancels dodging, sure, but, like, unless he's type disadvantage and, like, the Ultimate Red Zone, like, this guy is a wall, which is really sick. I love that. So, let me know what you guys think of EZA TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.